Hey world, hey, it's me, Tracy, your apparelist for Christ, and I'm here with Jahfar, your bending specialist, your heat press specialist for Christ, and here with Tiana. Can they see you, Tiana? Hey world, hey. And guys, we have an exciting day today. Today is Tuesday, October the 10th? October the 10th, and Jahfar is doing a presentation for us on the Square app. We just got the Square app, and boy, I'm excited about this. Can y'all see his presentation, the first part? All right, Jahfar, go ahead. I'm paying attention.
Okay, so the first part is the navigation. So when you start on the farthest left, that is the start of the website. That's the menu bar, I guess, the navigation bar. And then on the right, that would be the phone. I'm not sure if you guys want to go on the app and look at it, but...
Okay, it's time to go on the app. So I'll talk to y'all later. Everybody give it up for Jahfar in this presentation because he went way, way, way above and beyond already. Look at that. I'm going to just get y'all a closer look to the TV. Aha. Oh, my God. Go ahead, Jahfar. Give it up for Jahfar. Tiana, give it up for Jahfar. Woo! Jahfar, give it up for Jahfar. Woo! Good, Jahfar. You say Jahfar like, woo. Jahfar, we celebrating here. All right. Talk to y'all later. Bye.
So, and some additional features you have on top of those, you have attributes and modifiers. And then for attributes, you can add additional info to new items. I think this might be maybe more catered to people who might have like a restaurant or maybe something with food. So for example, they said maybe somebody who sells wine, they might would have put as an attribute about its old wine or maybe how it tastes. Just certain notes, just certain extra notes.
Something like a description.
Yeah. Okay. Just like additional information. Then for modifiers, that's customizable options. So that would be something like toppings, maybe for food place. I'm not sure how we might be able to incorporate it, but it's always there as an option to use. So it's just more customizable options. And moving forward, taking payments. The way to take payments, you have the mag strip, right here. You have the reader to the far right.
Yeah, and that's on my desk.
Yes. And we have the tap to pay feature, which I just found out about. So with the tap to pay, you can use just your phone to take payments.
Okay, because that reader, the square one, that's a tap to pay too. But you're gonna show us how we're gonna use it for? Because I was very excited to hear that we can do it on the phone. The tap to pay, I could have saved me a couple of bucks on that reader. Okay.
So just kind of just to give you an idea. So you would just have the cell ready to be executed, and then you would just take your phone, and then you would tap your card to the top of the phone, maybe upside down like this, and this should read it.
Really?
Yes, and it'll go through. Because I tried it before when I was testing out the transactions, and it worked.
Wow. Okay.
So that would be an option. For example, maybe if one day I might have forgot this, I could still take all the transactions with just my phone. And I can still enter in the information manually if I wanted to also. Taking payments. So when you have a card that's ready to be, that's ready for the customer to buy, you can go to a review cell. So once you have a cart pulled up, on the first picture, that would be an example of a cart. I have a couple items in there. I have a father that follows Jesus tee for $30, the bee bag for $15, and the father that follows Jesus trucker hat for $27. And the tax is already automatically applied to it. And with this, you can also add discounts if you wanted to. For discounts, they could be the amount in dollars, it could be a percentage, or it can be variable amounts or variable percentages. So that would be a possibility. And you can add the customer at checkout. So if you were to look at the picture again, you can add a customer. So if you click on that information, you can fill out all their information regarding their name, maybe their email, business info, etc. And that will add them also as a customer when you might want to look back at it, at the transaction or different information.
Okay.
For different purposes. And finalize the payments. You can, for receipts, you can either do a text message receipt or email receipt. And when you receive the receipt, it'll give you just the transaction, everything, and it'll show you where the transaction took place and things of that nature. And the fees, there is a 2.6% fee plus 10 cents for contactless pay, swiped or inserted chip cards, and swipe mag strip cards.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a 3.5% fee plus 15 cents for information entered in manually, processed using card on file, or using a virtual terminal.
They know they're gonna get their money.
Yeah.
So, at the time of purchase, will you see these fees come out, or you have to run a report to see the fees come out?
I believe once the transaction goes through, I believe that you can see the fees taken out inside your balance. So once you check your balance, you should be able to see everything that went into that transaction, including the fees.
Nice.
So on the second picture on the right, that would be an example of the final page before you complete the transaction. So, and this gives you multiple options for how you want to execute it. You can use the tap to pay, that's the first one. That would be with the phone. You could go through Cash App. You could use cash, so I guess you would just check it off that you received cash, but it's different ways that you can get the money. You could do through invoice, a card on file already, a gift card, a payment link. You can send a QR code. You can split the amount. So it's really a decent amount of ways that you can complete the transactions on the Square app.
Okay. I wonder if you could add Zelle to that. Probably not. You would go through your banks. Probably not.
Maybe. I think there are more options. I think that's just I couldn't capture a bigger screenshot for it. When is money available? After a sale, the funds are available inside your Square balance. For transfers to an external bank account, you have a few options. You have the free option. You could wait till the next business day, and the cutoff time will be 8 p.m. So after 8 p.m., it will carry over until the next day that you have to wait. You have an instant transfer, which is a 1.75 fee per transfer. And if you want, you can also set up a Square checking account and get a debit card. And those fees would be immediately available after a sale is made. And you can use the card if you wanted to. You can customize receipts. So earlier this week, I showed Tiana because I asked her opinion about it, but you're able to customize receipts if you want to go to your settings, account and settings, and then business information and receipts. I did this through the website. I'm not sure if you can access it through the mobile app. I will have to try. But through the website, you have to go to account and settings, then business information, then receipts. You could customize your receipt. You can have your logo. So I inserted the logo up at the top. And then at the bottom, if you look on the second picture, I added the First Kings 18.
I love it. That's cool.
And really, if you want, you can add the full scripture or more text. This is just what I had just so far, just to show. This will be the receipt that people would get after a transaction was made. And you can set up tips. You can set up tips by going to settings, checkout, then tipping. You could turn it on. But there are a couple rules. But these are some of the functions that you can see, some of the settings that you can turn on and off. You have smart tips amount, so you could play with that. They have with smart tips, I believe it's more kind of calculated, something that they would see fit for maybe some tips. But then there are some rules also. If a transaction is below $3, then the maximum tip could be $3. If a transaction is over $3, then the maximum requested tip could be up to 100% amount of the transaction.
So those are the rules for smart tip.
I think these are the rules for tipping in general.
In general,
Yes.
Okay.
And sync with Shopify. I've seen that there are actually a number of I would say third-party maybe websites or that you could connect through Square with other shops. So one would be SKUIQ. This would be I have some notes on. But the basic plan for this would be $45 per month, and and this will help you sync all your inventory and stuff through Shopify to the Square.
Mm-hmm.
And the same for Thrive Inventory, and that starts at $49 a month. But they both have a 30-day free trial. Some extra stuff. We have some extra little knobs and places that you can access information. There's a marketing tab which allows you to email, text, one-time campaigns to personalized automations. You can do it all in place using the Square. You could utilize it through email, text, receipts, and Facebook. Those are the 4 I've seen. There could be more. I will have to double check. Invoices. It allows you to create and send invoices, and you on the website you can even test out an invoice to send to yourself. And also you could, if you were to do estimates, because you could do estimates on it too, you could turn an estimate into an invoice if you wanted to. Reports. Allows you to look at sales summaries, sale trends, sale categories, and etc. It really you could look at a lot of different things, maybe some sale trends, maybe for a specific, I would say, drop that you see people are buying a specific item more than others, maybe around the time frame that they're doing it. So you could look at different things, but it has charts and all that to look at. And items and orders. On this tab, it allows you to look at all your items, and with the orders tab, you can create an online shop through the Square.
Like Shopify?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you'll be able to do that too.
Oh.
Live demonstration. So this is when I'm gonna go over to the actual website. This is the main. So like I said before, they do have a team section where you could go through shifts. So you could go through team, payroll shifts, team communication, HR and stuff like that. But the main thing I wanted to get to was the items. So with the items, let me just give an example. So with the items, you can add a picture. So this is easy. So you can already have a picture ready. So I could just drag this in here.
Nice.
You can add the descriptions. And really, something I did is good. I just had maybe like the spreadsheet open, and I would just copy and paste it for each one.
So what's the recommended size picture?
I would have to,
you have to look it up.
yeah, I'm not sure what the recommended size of pictures. As when I put in a picture before, I was trying to crop it, but I guess it just takes the part that it sees fit.
Oh, we'll look up the recommended, and then we'll adjust the pictures to the recommended size.
Yeah. So you can add the pictures, you can add the locations. Then here, with the options, I can add options. See, it already keeps a list of existing options that you might use on other ones. You could use them again, or you could just type inside something to create a new one. So if I just type inside something new, it would just give me the option to create new. So let's see, which item is this? This is large, small. And then it gives me the option I could.
Variations.
Yeah.
Oh, so the options would be, if you go up there and say size, color, shirt size, or let's say size, color, make.
Yeah.
So if or brand, if we say brand, this is Gildan, a Gildan brand t-shirt or something like that. Okay, I got it.
Yeah. So option could be that. Then the variations I use mainly for like colors, like different colors stuff. So I have that. So you would just, after you put all the information, then you could just hit save, and then we'll just save it.
Nice.
I will show, the main thing I wanted to show was the one through importing the files and exporting them. So if I go over the actions in the top right corner, I could click on import library or export library. Export library would give you the option to export all the items that you have now, and we'll put them all into a spreadsheet. And then with that, you could just add on to that spreadsheet and then import it back into. So I could just export it.
Hey y'all, this is a good presentation. Jahfar did a good job on this presentation. And I know I'm like smack dead in your face. And one reason because I'm hiding the prices. So you guys just give a shout out to Jahfar and let him know how much of a great job he did with this presentation. All right. Mom, stop crying. Okay. You know I had to talk to her, Jahfar. Still crying. You got anything to say, Tiana?
I'm just proud of Jahfar. He's doing a great job. I'm really proud of him. I have a couple questions, but I'll probably save them. Let you finish this.
This probably won't be the last time we do it because it's gonna take me some time to get it.
I think I'll do it through the phone.
Okay.
That's what we'll be using.
Okay. Okay, share the phone screen with us. Yeah, there you go. All right. Okay, let's buy a hat. Wait, tell us what you're doing. Start over again.
Okay, so right now I just added a hat to the card.
Okay, just start from the beginning. So you went, all of this is showing up. When I open the app, all of this is going to show up.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I'll start over.
Okay.
So you click on the square app. Here you have your main page. This is where you can put together a card and review the sale and complete the transaction. So I'm gonna scroll down to the items, and then I'll say somebody wants to buy a hat. So I click on the hat. They want to buy a red and white hat. So I'll click right here. They want to buy one hat, so I can just add that to the cart. So already at the bottom, you can say, it says save ticket, which you can save it for later, or you can review sale. That would be right before you check out. So let's say this person also wants to buy a bee bag in a black color, $15. I can, for one of those bags, I can add that to the cart as well. So then it will update to 2 items. If I was to click on it, I can add a customer. So if I say add customer, you can look at the existing customers that you already have.
Okay.
Or you would be able to hit the plus sign and you could fill out their information, first and last name, phone number, email address, group, companies, purpose IDs, birthdays, if you wanted to. You could go to your address book, so maybe people in your contacts you could add. So be a new customer. So you could add a discount if you wanted to. So you would have to go to the item and then set up the discount. Let's just say that this is done. So everything would be the total. So you had $27 for the hat, $15 for the bag, and the tax will be $1.79. So the total will be $43.79. You can hit charge. Then it gives you the option. You could do tap to pay, which would be the main one. If I was to connect the mag strip, take a second, but oops, let me connect it again. Okay, so I connected it, and by connected it, that actually disconnected this. I'm not sure why, but at the top of the screen, at the very top, in the black font, it says tap to pay. I have the check mark. It says printer. You would be able to use a printer if you wanted to. If you have one on hand, you could print out a receipt. And when you connect the mag strip, it usually says that the mag strip is connected too, but I think by sharing the screen, I had disconnected it. That said, but that should pop up too. So you're here on your screen. You can look at all the options that you want to facilitate for making a transaction. You have Cash App Pay, cash, manual credit card entry, gift card, card on file, invoice, send payment link, pay with QR code, and more. You have check, other gift card or certificate, other payment methods, house account, so other payment methods. Amount entered is for tracking purposes. You will not receive for this action.
Or maybe if they pay with cash.
Yeah.
If they pay with cash, yeah.
You have an option for cash too.
Oh,
It
cash
says,
is already-
you will not receive a deposit for this transaction. Cash payments are recorded for reporting purposes only.
Because I've got a feeling that's mostly what we're going to deal with when we're vending. I mean, a lot of cards, but mostly cash.
You can split the amount, so say I want to take off 20. Wait. So you can add that.
So you can split them out, like if they want to pay 20 with cash and then 20 on the card.
And then last thing would be to do was just complete the transaction. So if I wanted to do it through the phone, it's not popping up right there, but this is
Did you complete the transaction?
Oh no.
Oh, okay, good. Good. Okay.
But this is the screen that it shows. I don't know if
Okay.
it's gonna show up there, but this
Nice.
will be, so this will be the screen right
Oh,
before.
show your phone too, because I see where you go to tap it up at the top. Look at that, world. We learning stuff up in here. All right. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
That's dope.
So the phone will act as a card reader. So you would just hold up your phone so it as maybe most of the stuff today you can just tap to pay.
Jahfar, they don't tell you that. They make you buy the card reader and the tap and pay. Man.
So
All
once
right.
you would once you would do that, say timed out. And then we did click on split payments. So so let's just say, for example, somebody already handed me the cash. So they would just pay the remaining balance, which would be $21.90 with their card, which they would just tap. And after they tap, it would give you the option for a receipt. It would give you the option as a email receipt, a text, or no receipt if they choose not to get one.
Okay.
And then so that would be sent to them within a couple minutes. They would receive that, and that would be a transaction.
That was good. That's really good. You finished? You're not finished, are you, Jahfar?
Yeah,
You finished?
Yeah,
That's good. Tiana, do you have any questions? You would save it for later? That was really good,
My
Jahfar.
questions were about does Square create automatic SKU numbers for you? Products?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the items I imported before, when it said like SKU number and stuff like that, it was blank when I first did it, but when I exported it again to add new stuff, it had a number in it.
Okay, how can we turn that off? Because we need to have, when we create all the rest of the SKU numbers, we need to have them the same as the ones we have in Shopify.
Okay, I think that you could just, if you already have existing SKU numbers, then I'm pretty sure that you could just add them in to the thing and it wouldn't add it automatically. Because I think it only adds it if you don't have one in there. So if you were to put one in there while you're making it, then it wouldn't change it.
So would it be helpful in that spreadsheet to have a column for SKU numbers? Like, remember how when I exported the items from Shopify, I gave you that weird looking one? So you preferred the one that was on Google, right?
Yeah.
And so maybe if there's a SKU number column, that would be better for you to add the SKU numbers from Shopify on there.
And then the ones on Shopify that don't have SKU numbers, then when we'll upload them to, it's probably gonna be double the work. When we upload them to, I'm just thinking it out. I'm thinking it out, world. So when we upload them to Square and download them again and just put them in Shopify, that'll work. We can import them into Shopify.
One last thing, if you have an item in your cart and let's say that they might have changed their mind or you might have put the wrong item, you could just swipe left and just delete it.
Nice.
That would just be it.
And then my other question was for when you had exported the sheet, why did you have to put, like, because you had columns for sizes and colors, why did you have to put sizes and colors on like the bottom too? Is that what it?
I mean, like,
Go,
over here.
yeah, go to your import sheet.
If you
Import or export.
Yeah. Like you see on the bottom, you have it down there. Why do you have to have it in both places? You understand my question?
Yeah. I think, honestly, I think that's just the way it is. I think for the options and variations, I'm not sure if those are each separate. So over here, I think over here might be the variations. Then over on the left and then on the right, that might be the options.
Yeah, like the options, you have shirt sizes. The options would be size, color, and like we talked about brand. So it'd be size, color, and brand. The variations would be small, medium. Like we set up in Shopify. I'll show you quickly so you can get a greater understanding, so we can all get a greater understanding of it. But when you're done, I'll go back to Shopify and show you the difference between the variations and the options, okay? That's it, Jahfar?
Yeah.
Take it down, Jahfar. Thank you, Lord. Good job, Jahfar. I understand it.